And they back again.
Yeah. Hey. Got the oceans. My bad, go ahead. Episode 21. We're legally old enough to drink.
Yes sir. At that drink. Another day. Time to make another play. Hold up. Yeah. Oh. Hey, who ringing on the line? I need to get it.
Man, start us off right. What is this bullshit ass freestyle,
man,
dog?
this shit is whack.
I'm sorry.
Cause this beat so fire,
Okay,
too.
knock it off. Look, you hella off.
I'm hella off.
Hey, this ain't no cough syrup. It's THC up in my drink, but it's okay, we can do it right. Hey, overnight just took a flight. You ain't ever doing shit right.
No.
Hey, I'm high up as a kite. Hey, I kick it with some dykes.
I should've.
You kick it with some lanes, my bad.
Hold up, it's okay.
I stay up in my lane.
Stay up in your lane. You was going crazy. Oh, shit, you passing to me? Shout out, man. You. What it do? Pull up this drink. Getting bubble gum. Hey.
Bubble gum, bubble juice.
Bubble juice.
Where the Jews at? Where the juice at? They're like, bro, where your caboose at? Where that caboose at, mommy? Pull up and she get to flaunting. Hey, she know I want it. Whatever she want, I'ma copy. Chanel, Louis, Gucci, all up on her body, now she got it. Hey, you think you getting money? No, you not, you really need to stop it. Hey, I got the Glocky on my hip, if you fuck around then we gon' pop it. Hey, I got some tree I'm smoking down and you see cheese, we gon' chop it. Ay.
That's a chopped cheese at the bodega. That a bad bitch and she saying give me paper.
Hey, you can kill it. Go ahead, kill
I
all
can
that.
kill it, oh shit.
Go ahead,
my
kill
boy.
all that. Hey. Go ahead, kill all that. No more looking back. You just need to pour that syrup up and put it in the Slack. And you know what's going on, yeah. Twitter Jack. What? Man, get her back.
Get her back.
Nah.
Blow her back.
Blow her back out. It look like a tornado. Hey, you ugly as hell though. Pull up in a Corolla. What the fuck you doing? Pulling up to NOLA. New Orleans. Where the beads at? Shawty got some titties out and we gon' see that.
There's some Southern peach into blueberry. You know that be so scary.
So scary.
Fuck that Teflon. Yo!
That's some Black Label THC syrup. They sponsor us as well. They're actually super delicious. I fuck with them heavy.
Yeah, shout out those guys, man. They definitely got that.
You know, smoking is not always the option for everyone. If you don't enjoy smoking marijuana, you could put that shit, but put the syrup in your, boom. It tastes great. It gets you nice and toasty. You get a nice, consistent.
I think, they definitely saw from whatever episode that was that Greg was on. This is some great syrup.
Yeah, that's right. That shit put him to sleep.
Yeah, this is some great syrup.
He said, topics? How about not it?
There we go. We back. Hey, thanks for having us, guys. Episode 21. Another week, another app. How we doing, Mies? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Can't complain, my boy. Can't complain.
No,
Bouncing
not
back. It's like the week of before Thanksgiving.
That's right. A lot of thanks to be given.
Man, no cap. You got. Speaking. Do you got something to be thankful for? Just off real?
Life.
It.
I'm grateful every day. Every day I remember I have all my limbs.
Yeah, I feel you.
I have my dick. I
Yeah.
have all my fingers and toes. I'm grateful literally every day that I'm alive.
Hey, I feel that, man. No
Every
cap.
day. And I don't mean that lightly. Every day I really wake up and I'm like, damn, I'm grateful. I was thinking yesterday, like, man, it would be so sad if something happened and like I couldn't be here to create no more. Cause like that shit is all I look forward to, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you learn all these skills and get good at something. Imagine like
Just cut off.
and then it just gets cut off and it's like, damn, I put hella work into this person. I got my stats up for what, dog?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be grateful every day. You gotta stay working every day.
That's facts, man. That's facts. I feel you, man. Definitely on that same wave, my boy. Definitely on that same wave. No day is promised, so you gotta live each day to its fullest. 100%.
Exactly.
Is there shit, should we just jump right into it? Should we just what's up? We can start with some knocking off, knock it up.
Let's get it out the way. Let's knock it out the way
okay,
first.
Cool. I'm glad that's crazy. On the same page. Yeah, let's go. Shit. What am I knocking off this week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm knocking off. Ooh, and I may have to be careful how I word this.
Oh.
I'm knocking off certain political parties that do dirty.
We getting straight into it again?
We getting straight into it.
Oh my god, bro.
That's
We're
who
a
I'm knocking
political
off.
podcast now, dog.
No. I'm not. That's just who I'm knocking off this week. That's
okay.
It. And I'm not even
political party. Why not both?
Both. No.
Whatever happened to a good old gas bomb? That's a callback from an earlier episode, y'all. Go ahead and do some research.
Bro, before it. But yeah, that's who I'm knocking off, man. Fuck them people.
All right. I'll go ahead and agree with that. Let's knock off all the politically corrupt people who run society into the... I want to just knock off greedy people in general. If you got... I don't get how people get greedy. Once you touch a couple milli, even 1 milli, how are you greedy? How are you trying to take from other people and exploit when you already made enough? Like...
More than enough, yeah.
More than enough. Like, I just don't get that shit. I really don't understand the mindset.
Yeah, it really is like... I feel like at a certain point, you got to be like mentally...
Insane, right?
To an extent.
No, for sure. I think that's why a lot of people have problems with billionaires off rip. It's like, how did you get here without being a little bit crazy?
You know? You probably have to fuck over somebody down that line.
Are there any ethical billionaires? I think we've had this discussion off air, but is there such thing as an ethical billionaire?
I think you could be.
I would like to think you could, but also, I mean, people have a lot of good points when they say no.
No, for sure. Even if you were like the best clothing business, like Tom's.
Even the best clothing business in the world, I don't know if you could touch $1 billion on your own as one company.
And still like be ethically.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, what, using child slavery or something?
To some degree, you know?
Child labor, I mean, sorry. Was basically like some form of slavery if you just got these kids working for pennies on the dollar.
Man, what?
But look, I want it to be a funny episode at this point. We've done hella serious episodes. I'm really trying to keep it clowny.
I mean, who are you knocking off? Let's hear it then.
I told you.
Oh, yeah. So then who you knocking up?
Who did I knock off?
You told me.
Who? I already forgot too. I literally did. Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi. Let's get her out of here. And her husband.
Man.
Motherfuckers. Let's go. Let's get them out of here. All right.
Scandalous.
Next, who you knocking up? I'm going Nancy Pelosi.
You knocking up Nancy Pelosi? Yo, Loki, I heard she had them cakes.
Bro. No, she has them juggernauts, not the cakes.
Oh, she got the jugs?
She got the juggernauts,
She got the
apparently.
milkies?
Nah, I don't want her. I'm knocking up the AT&T woman. I might have said this before on previews.
I'm pretty sure she's fresh.
She's fresh? Okay, but an AT&T woman then.
Okay. Shit, if you going that way, then hey, Flo, if you see this, check it out, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We can get real progressive over here.
We can get real progressive over here, bro. Yes. That is crazy tagline.
Man, I fuck with
We
Flo.
can get real progressive over here, you feel me? Look, I think the first business that needs to be addressed.
Talk to him.
It is our 21st episode, and we have no alcohol.
Yeah, we're living life sobriety.
That's right.
Sober trick.
I know some people at home are probably like, yo, what the fuck? They're not drinking. It's the 21st episode. We'll make it up to you next episode, guys. It's like, it's too early. It's like 1 p.m. right now.
Low key.
It's not really in the mood.
It's not drinking hours, but shit, catch us next up.
Next up, we do have a 21 Savage type beat.
You feel me? So we might as well.
21. That's actually how we should have started the episode. Matter of fact, let me get one right now. Let me get one. Hold up.
Said start. We can start right now. But it ain't never too late.
It's really never too late. That's another thing people should know.
It's never too. Oh, bro. No, for real. That is.
It's never too late. It's only too late. Sometimes it is too late.
It's never too late, except for that one time.
Not that one.
Dun, dun, dun. I thought you already grabbed it.
No, I was lying. I said I needed to when we got back, and I didn't. I forgot.
Damn.
They can't hear this right now, so I'm just...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I shouldn't have closed it. Damn.
Boy.
Take up some of the airspace and say some shit.
No. Trust me, we having this conversation on live camera, so it ain't stopped. He told us to take up some airspace.
Take up some airspace. I'm taking flight.
My boy, you need to go ahead and land real quick. Shout out that you talking about taking flight? Shout out that who's that? Spirit?
Oh, I copped one. Let's talk about that. Yeah. I copped the all you can fly pass for next year, starting in May.
Bro.
Yeah. Did you get one?
Hell no.
Put that shit on a credit card, dog. It's gonna be super worth it.
It's too fucking late.
Oh, it's out?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. When I saw that, it was like
I got lucky.
24 hours after you posted, or 22 hours after you posted.
Oh my god, bro. Is it really sold out?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my, it was limited. It was limited.
First come, first serve.
Oh my god.
Hey, get your flight.
Hey, look, I caught a flight pass. You don't get slight cash. Everything, hey, got my shooter, he just might crash. Hey, he just might crash. Okay, roll the windows down, let me air it out. Bitch, you getting sprayed up, you know how we gon' go about it. Yeah, it's some service, gotta kill a music. What is that? I pull it, what a villain do it.
Like a villain do it, call him Dracula. Yeah, and then get to shooting. Ay, bad bitch, and she look like she gon' whip out everything and whip off.
Hey, ooh, this beat's hard.
Going repo.
I turned to a babyface Ray beat.
On some goddamn Detroit type shit.
Okay, my money dirty. Oh, why they cut the
the best part of the beat?
Literally, what the fuck? Bring back the wow.
Hey.
Okay, my money dirty. Oh my god. There you go, you bringing back the drums, let it rock. What the fuck you doing, tryna roll with us, you not one of the gang, yeah, one of the squad. You gon' get got, you gon' get put on the shirt. What you doing, tryna come around us, you ain't putting work.
Hey, you ain't putting work. We don't pocket, cause we putting work. Yeah, we talking about shit. You can run the Rosses.
Stand up clip, I loaded up, you know what's going up.
Oh, no.
What the fuck you think you doing, tryna talk to us? We just get that guala, stack it up, them dividends. What the fuck, other block and spin again.
Hey.
Me and Izzy on the couch and we talk to the camera. What the fuck you think is ever a problem with your planner?
I just pull up to Atlanta.
Yeah, pull up to Atlanta and I'm like, where the crew at? We gon' get to hooping like the crew league, what you doing?
My ball without you.
Ball without you, what the fuck you gon' do out you? That beat was hard, I fuck with it.
Nah, he went crazy whoever that producer was. Hope you don't hear this and be like, damn.
We stole your beat, bro. Non-commercial. For commercial purposes. Nah, this channel's not even monetized. We have about 18 subscribers.
Shout out you, Gabe.
Shout out the... Oh, Gabe, you said?
Yeah. And the rest of y'all.
No, there's 18 subscribers, so...
Yeah.
Shout out all 18 of y'all.
Shout out all 18 of y'all, but hey, make some noise for yourselves, man.
Go ahead, clap it up.
Bro, stand up for yourselves.
Go ahead, like it's fucking drink champs.
Make some noise.
Make some noise, yeah! Kanye's like, my wife left me and my life is depressing and I'm never gonna be the same. Go ahead, make some noise for
Never
Kanye.
Gonna be the same, so you're gonna grow? Give it up, Kanye. Yes, sir. That was fine. We put on a 21 Savage type beat because
it's episode 21.
That's episode 21. We also
just watched the Crew League 21 versus Waka Flocka. Yeah. Let's talk some topics, bro. What you got here today? We got
hold up. while we're just on the 21, I know this isn't on the list. 21 this week said Plaza's irrelevant. Or not Plaza. Nas is irrelevant.
No, I also think he got taken out of context, which is crazy. But he also said, I can out-rap Hove, and I think that... Oh, no, that was NBA Youngboy. No, that was NBA Youngboy.
But yeah, as long as we're on...
I don't think... The thing is, people are taking what he said. Like, 21 tweeted out, like, bro, I did not say Nas is irrelevant. I don't know what... I think he was talking about, like, maybe some tour sales or some shit like that. But even then, that's not true. Honestly, saying any rapper that's paved the way... I know he, whatever. He respects it. There's other rappers, Lil Yachty and Lil Xan. They were all... it's like... I don't know. I guess that was the fucking cool anti-shit to do. But, like, at the end of the day, why? Like, these people really paved the way for where rap is at now.
Yeah. No, I don't... And like you say, definitely taken out of context. People just like to run with this whole story right now. But I think, just with this whole album being out, this is just the perfect time to just be like, oh, this is some media for
it's a good thing to run with, yeah.
So I'm not mad at it. But, that just popped into my head as we were talking about episode 21.
No, for ssure.
Savage, yada, yada, yada.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, come on now. Like you say, when you talk about these kind of artists, the Nas, the Hoves, it's like these are the pioneers. You feel me? It's like I may not be listening to none of that stuff in my current playlist, but it definitely still gets some roto throughout the year. You feel me? Yeah. So it's the biggest, like, these niggas definitely still got influence to this day.
And even if they didn't, you're not bumping Beethoven every day, but is anyone going to sit here and say they're like he's irrelevant? I just think there's a certain connotation when it comes to rappers. People want to act like it's not a real art form, I guess. In some ways, I could see why. Like, SoundCloud has kind of given an image of like, oh, it's just fucking ignorant ass kids getting in the studio yelling shit and on a hard beat. But that's not like, I don't know, that's like an outsider's perspective, I guess.
I feel you.
Because rap is an art form at the end of the day, and it's done a lot.
No, 100%. 100%. Yeah, no, at the end of the day, 21 just got taken out of context.
Super out of context.
Yeah, motherfuckers just like to talk about shit.
Why is anyone even on, well, I don't know, I can't lie. I just downloaded Clubhouse again the other week, but...
I
didn't even get on it after I downloaded it.
Yeah, no, I was on Clubhouse for a little minute, and I don't know, it's still cool, but it's not for me.
Clubhouse is just it's not an app you can casually scroll, which is what kind of, because when people are on social media, it's a way to distress and not be...
Like, I accidentally go on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Like, you have to consciously go on
Clubhouse.
Yeah, because, I don't know, you have to listen to a space. But that's
only accidentally because you have been accustomed to clicking on those.
No, it's because of the scroll.
That's true.
It's literally just because of the scroll.
Clubhouse not offering that is a little... Like I said, Clubhouse should have been bought out by Twitter. Twitter should have implemented voice comments. That should be a thing. But, like, for sure, voice comments should be a thing. Yeah,
no, for sure. I'm not the biggest voice notes person, but, like, even in group chats, motherfuckers still be voice chats, all that shit. So I know that shit would work on Twitter.
On Twitter, it would especially work, bro. What? Especially if you could just open up. I mean, you can do spaces. That's cool.
Spaces is cool. And you could tell that's from definitely that Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, for sure. But Spaces has kind of been dominated by NFTs, and they just are so fucking boring, bro.
I mean, those Spaces be entertaining as hell. I can't even lie, but that's only because I'm interested. But at the same time, it's not just dominated by NFTs, because I was seeing, like, some other homies doing crazy ass spaces, Moan Spaces.
Oh yeah, that was when it first kind of dropped. It's kind of lost a little bit of steam, but only because they haven't implemented new ways to use it.
I'll still see the homies on there with their, like, because it's like they're all tools. So they'll have, like, their, hey, I'm finna jump on Twitch in an hour, but this is the pre-Twitch space. And then, you feel me? All right, space is over. I'm finna jump. Woo. So I don't know. I definitely feel you at the moment. It's heavily just dominated, of course, by the community of crypto and NFTs. But I don't know. Eventually, Twitter will definitely implement some other shit.
For sure. I can't wait for this monetized content.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on that. I need the algorithm update. I feel like it's getting better.
Yeah,
I feel like it's getting better.
Yeah, my fault. But as we're talking about this Twitter shit, should we talk about Twitter dying?
Oh yeah. Twitter supposedly dying, right? Mm-hmm. What up?
Hey, what up,
What
Shleen?
up, Shleen?
Cool.
Hey, come say hi real quick.
Mr. Fresh.
What up? Oh shit, my fault.
There we go.
What up, y'all? Oh, shit.
Did that thing you did last time.
That was great.
Is this thing on, bro? How's the party going? What's good?
Cooling, man. Cooling.
Cooling.
Literally just got to talking about Twitter dying. Low-key.
People are hilarious. It didn't even die. What happened? And Twitter was gonna shut down. All the employees are gone. It's over. Come on.
Yeah,
Stop it.
It's kind of crazy. You for anyone who hasn't heard, Elon obviously bought Twitter, but over this past week, I think what was it, 10,000 or like, where's that Facebook?
It's like 3,000.
3,000 some Twitter employees ended up leaving, and there was this whole. It kind of seemed like a campaign of like rip Twitter, Twitter's dying, and Elon killed Twitter.
Yeah, like I don't even get it. People are so fucking funny. Like I noticed zero differences. Nothing changed after he fired all those people and it went midnight. People were saying, "Oh, the app is supposed to collapse. It's gonna fall. It's done." Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Nothing happened. And actually, Elon tweeted something about like it had the highest usage rates ever again. It hit another highest usage rate. Twitter's about to be 2023 might be the year we thought 2022 was gonna be. With like in terms of artist revolution and money coming in all crazy. Because as soon as monetized content and crypto payments are accepted on Twitter, there's gonna be a lot of scams. Be careful as fuck. It's a wild, wild west out there, but also there's gonna be a lot of money made.
No, 100%.
A lot of money made. You know what I'm saying, man? A lot of money made.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people should. It's like the same thing, and I hate to be like I'm being a dead horse here, but I feel like it's the same thing with the NFTs and crypto, and people hating on Elon, and it's like I'm still indifferent about the man's, but him taking over Twitter could be a potentially good thing for artists. You feel me? And it's like not we, but there's a generalization to automatically dismiss the good that could come from this. Mm-hmm. And it's just immediately, oh, fuck Elon. Oh, look at this. He's ruining Twitter. Oh, look, he can't even get back into the building because he fired the fucking badge guy. Like it's just this jump to shit on something before it's even had time to try to change. You feel me? I think people are just quick to hate on shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And it's like you either get hip or you get left.
Especially Twitter. Twitter is like the hater central. It used to be like the comedy, like cool app.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is. I fucking love Twitter. It still makes me laugh every day, but there is a lot of outrage on there now. I hope we fucking move out of that shit. I hope the younger generation, not to say our generation isn't part of it too, obviously.
I think we will, because it'll be a little bit harder to monetize hate. Like, it's gonna be so many artists winning, so many real communities winning. Like, at the end of the day, we see cancel culture and what it's tried to do. Yes, it succeeded, but at the same time, people are tired of cancel culture.
But some of the cancels were like worthy of cancellation.
100%.
But then once you get past those ones that were worthy, it's like, okay.
You got
and now we're gonna do this.
Yeah, get weaponized.
Okay, and get that guy too.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy.
To the point where even the people doing the canceling were getting canceled.
Yeah, so it's like it ate it, the snake that eats itself.
Exactly. So I don't know. I feel like eventually, hopefully, the cycle would end. I would like to think so. You feel me? Once people realize, like, oh, this could be beneficial. Because it's like once the artists are eating, then it's like, oh, the blue collar people could eat too. Once we realize, like, this could be adapted to.
Artists are blue collar people.
They are 100%. But when I say blue collar people, I mean people like the mechanics.
Even a lot of the biggest artists,
uh-huh.
Not like top 10 or whatever, top 20, but even like a lot of the mainstream underground people, I mean, I know that's contradicting, but like, you know what I mean? Like the big underground names, that's a blue collar job. You're probably making as much as or not a teacher, but like maybe you know, like an engineer or something. 80, 60,000, 70,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's really a blue collar job if you think about it. For some people, once you get to a certain point, obviously you're rich as fuck and all that. But
I'm about to say, yeah.
no, but like the majority
you're
of
right.
musicians are blue collar workers, and majority of musicians have side jobs. That's why I can't wait for the revolution shit to happen, because it's like people who are that good at their talent should not have a side job when they could be contributing more through their art to society. But also that's kind of like a hippy dippy mindset, because at the end, I don't know. I also see where like jobs are just necessary because people have to fulfill roles. But if it makes you unhappy, why should people have to spend their lives like? I was thinking back as a kid. It's like, did you ever go to bring your kid to work day? Did your mom ever bring you to?
Yes and no, because it was like really no bring your kid to work day. It was just like, hey, we got to do what we got to do, so you got to come with me to work today. So yes and no.
Was your mom working corporate or what was she working?
Yeah, she was working corporate.
Right? They didn't have bring your kid to work day?
No.
Interesting. Did she work in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, interesting. What the fuck? Because my mom, when she was working in the city, they had bring your kid to work day and all that shit.
I mean,
and I was about to say, it's kind of like an indoctrination in a way where it's like, hey, come see how the corporate world is and da-da-da, and they kind of glamorize it and they make it fun, and they're like...
I thought that shit was always fake, truthfully. Because even my dad and my stepmom, they got mad corporate jobs, and it was never no bring your kid to work day. And
that's weird, bro. I literally had multiple family members that their jobs was like I went one year with my godmother.
Yeah.
I went 1 year with my aunt, and then 1 year with my mom.
Yeah. No, see, my bring your kid to work day was not like that.
I don't think they even exist no more. Like, I don't think that's a thing. But it was because my point with that was that that generation was all basically locked into those types of jobs. Like, corporate America was feeding them. Everybody damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you, like, even if you're working a bottom tier job.
Well, no, 100%.
So it's just weird, but now we're going to break that cycle and create a whole new way of jobs and living, and it's a lot more entrepreneurial, like freelance shit.
No, for sure. Because even, like, think about with the car people. People that have a car, YouTube, shit like that. It's like, yeah, they're entertainers and they're monetizing their car content. But I know some of those people, they actually like work on their cars. They have aspirations of owning shops and shit like that. So it's like those content creators, artists, whatever the case may be, are, to your point, blue collar folk who are doing stuff on a grander scale. You feel me? Like, you know, we could just be artists. You could be a 3D artist, or you could be an architecture that's low key designing something for the city of Los Angeles on some real shit. So it's like, you know, artists are blue collar folk, but blue collar folk are also just artists.
Amen.
Preach. Oh, knock it off now.
I was a sandwich artist at Subway.
That is what they call it. I was a pizza artist at Dutch.
A pizza artist?
No, what was that at Blaze?
Blaze Pizza, man. I asked you if you ever worked fast food. You said no. You really had to think about it.
I did, because it was 2 pizza joints.
2. It's crazy, right? You forget about shit like that, and it's like time is flying. You just like, damn. Every year I'm getting further away from like when I was that kid in the fucking store paying $5 for a pizza at Little Caesars. Like, damn, I need to get in the world and get some money, and now I'm here.
Yeah, shit's kind of wild.
Trippy.
Time, man.
You can't reverse time, man. It just keeps going. You either die or it keeps going. That's the thing. Thing is, you can't be sad about getting older when the opposite is dying young. You got to really take that into account.
Man, okay.
Man, what a serious
bro.
ass episode. I'm done with that shit. Let's spark up some more. Let's start to bullshit. And I need pure bullshit. We got a freestyle coming up right now. You just stepped on the Starbucks.
Bro, I was going crazy. I just stepped on the Calypso. And then the already goddamn dirty Calypso that stepped on the goddamn strawberry acai.
Hey, I got a song for every time you step on the Calypso.
Okay.
I just stepped on the Calypso. And I walked in with a thick hoe.
The dick.
With
That's
a thick hoe. Hey.
Hey,
I got gas like I'm at sicko.
hey,
I've been working like I'm fucking sicko. You ain't getting money, not a nickel.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Boom, boom. Spin your blow. Boom, boom. Do-do-do. Boom, 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 boom. Do-do-do. Hey. It's like getting a nickel. Spin your block, pop your top. He's a dead man. Do-do-do. Wait, body bad. Stack the cash.
Stacky.
Get it fast.
Yeah, I did the dash, I'm up out of there. Yeah, I thought this money is all in the air. Yeah, I fuck her from the back, I pull her hair. Yeah, she don't need nothing, not even a chair. She gon' sit up on her dick like doodle boo. And I'm coming homie like a DBZ. Then I told her, eat my nuts, then right up these.
That pussy DDT. Top rope, you know that I got him. Like I'm Jeff Hardy, spinning like a taco.
I don't know what that is.
Hell no.
Like McDonald's.
Like McDonald's.
You get double stacked like fucking with McDonald's.
Hey,
Nah, I ain't Ronald, not a clown.
not a clown, hoe.
Been around the globe, round and round.
Round and round.
Yeah, your whole crew, you some clowns. I don't even use no pronouns. Now.
We use my propane. Hey, yeah, I'm working out my lane. She laying me like a train. Hey, run that bitch, she in the train.
That was crazy. Yeah. 15% juice, what I'm sipping on. You can't even see the wood grain grip we gripping on. Yeah, I got some 24s. Yeah, I push this whip it got some hoes.
The
Got
way
the-
the car drop,
okay.
it got hydraulics. The way that
Hydraulics.
booty pop it, you know that she cannot stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah, but she don't sloppy toppy.
Slap it, top it.
Yeah, the Calypso got me knocking.
Grab the chopper, get the grass cut, we where the snakes at. Hey, you know that she ass shake that. Yeah, I see some glass, I break that.
Hey,
Yeah, I see some cash, I rake that. Break it in.
you paper in, get paper in.
Why they hating? Why they hating?
Hey,
Fuck. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Another freestyle back to back.
Shit, if you want, run it.
Back to back like it's 96, 97.
Going bad to bad. Oh man, that's some good stepped on shit right there.
Step on the yerb. This one might be my favorite. Shawty gon' drop that ass on me. She know I'm throwing the cheese for free.
Hey,
Lil' shawty, she turnin' with freak.
freak me, yeah.
I got the Prada on me, it's not free.
Hey, she like me, see I'm so flea.
Flee,
It don't matter, I'm stacking the cheese.
cheese. ice on me, yeah. Got the ice on me, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's cold as hell, go get my coat.
In my coat,
I just pull off in a Rari, let it go.
let it go.
You see stun these bands up at the show.
At the show,
Hey, you see this fucking drink, it got me throw.
hey. Take a PJ flight to Aspen.
Aspen,
Yeah, you know we get to cash in now.
cash in,
Hey, it don't matter, Gucci, Louis.
Gucci, Louis.
Yeah, for that shit we get to shooting.
Fuck that shit, we get to shooting. Dump the clip out, she gon' rip out. Where these jeans go? Where my jeans go? Where the fuck my guala go? I've been throwing it up like it was a rainfall.
Wear a raincoat, I don't wear a raincoat. Baby,
Raincoat.
you let me, baby, in it ain't no phone call.
Phone call.
You can test my line, no, it don't even matter. Yeah, we sippin' on that line, no.
Shawty get throwing that sloppy the toppy.
It's sloppy the toppiest.
Look like me flourish, she sloppy the toppy, yeah.
The sloppy the toppy.
The sloppy the toppy, the sloppy the toppy, yeah.
The sloppy the toppy, the sloppy the toppy.
Oh, that sloppy, 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 sloppy top.
She got that sloppy, 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 sloppy,
sloppy top.
the sloppy top. Sloppy top.
Yeah, that sloppy, 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 sloppy toppy.
Sloppy toppy.
Can I get that sloppy toppy, baby?
Got the sloppy toppy. She got the sloppy toppy, sloppy.
What is sloppy toppy?
Got the sloppy toppy, sloppy toppy, sloppy toppy. She got the sloppy toppy, sloppy toppy.
Bro, that was a fucking anthem. I'm not gonna lie, we went
That-
absolutely
yeah.
bonkers on there.
That was a good one. That was a
That
good
was
one. for sure.
bonkers, dog. What the fuck is where that sloppy toppy?
Sloppy toppy.
Let us know if that was the best freestyle you ever seen on the show.
Yeah, man. Let us
It
know.
was a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. I think that we might need a compilation once we get far enough with the
Low key.
bro, because we have some of the best and the worst. We could do a compilation of
Of
worst
worst.
freestyles. We could do a compilation of the best ones. That shit would go stupid. I want the fans to do it eventually.
Facts. Facts.
I can't really think of any way to grow a podcast besides just getting big guests that would bring views, you know?
Yeah, for sure. We need to think outside of the box. For
It's
real.
hard because it's like we could do clickbait titles. We could be like, see, how do you podcast clickbait? Like, it's just two dudes on the couch. Oh, see, there's a,
Bro, man, yo, you talking about callbacks, man?
oh, what was the original title? Just two dudes and some friends or some shit?
Yeah, two dudes in the couch and their friends or something.
That was retarded.
And their friends sometimes.
And their friends sometimes. Yeah, that was a crazy clickbait.
That's a great name.
Comin.
Yep.
So
Shout out that.
yeah, what
that freestyles.
we have some more topics here. New music. Oh, we haven't even talked about FTX. Should we continue that, or do you think people want to wait till the end?
We could talk about that towards the end. How far in are we?
Probably. I don't even know. Let's not look at that right now, though. Because look. Let's do a topic. We are 40 minutes in. That's
I mean,
not-
we do gotta definitely update the people. But yeah,
Let's do
for
it at
sure.
the end, though.
Yeah. But we don't
Just
know when
because
to
you
end.
never know when no one's gonna click out on here crypto.
No, for sure.
But I do want to curate the audience that would,
Nah, cause
Listen.
we go have some money touchers.
Yeah, and
That
I want
watch this
some
podcast.
whales in the chat.
Cap.
And big money in the chat.
Big baggers.
Big baggers in the chat.
Yeah, sir. But yeah, let's talk music.
Music,
We got
a new album.
Icy
Yeah.
Twat,
Have you listened to
Tony
the
Snow.
Self Ego album as an update?
No, I haven't, man.
Still no?
No, I actually
Man, you
ended
gotta
up.
do your due diligence.
I actually caught up on the fucking Baby Tron because I low key was slept.
You
on that.
were sleeping on the baby truck.
I was bumping other stuff, bro. When I really like am fucking with a project, I will bump that shit like hella. So I was bumping the Blue Bucks for like
I feel that.
2 weeks, and then over the past this week, I was bumping the Baby Tron tape. So
That's fair. I usually cycle between albums that are coming out. Like I'll be like, okay, that was cool, and then let me pop another vibe. If I really fuck with an album though, I'll run it straight through. Clanway 2, I swear I was running nonstop.
I feel you.
Clanway 3, I like a lot. There's just it hasn't fully grown on me yet. I do like it. I really do. Genuinely.
Yeah, no, that Madden song that you don't like, I fuck with.
The Madden song. You talking about Can't Believe It or some shit. Yeah. I just got the biggest bag. Can't believe it.
But
Jeezy's hilarious. DJ and Jeezy, I want to get them on the pod, man.
Man, that should be crazy. No cap. But I did listen to some of the Tony Snow songs this week.
Tony Snow going crazy. I actually bumped it too, and he delivered.
Yeah.
It's just, he does his style. I did hear from some people like, oh, it's the same still. I'm like, well, that's his style. Like, and you either just like it or you don't, kind of.
No, facts.
Yeah, I want him to evolve it. I do get that aspect. Because people do want variety. I get that. But that's his style. He's going to deliver that. And he's going to do it well. So it's like, that's why people listen to him reliably.
No, facts. I know we were doing that photo shoot. The motherfuckers was playing that new 10K as well.
10K, Sensei too. Yeah. ATL Sensei is a slept-on ass producer in Atlanta for sure.
Yeah?
You never heard of him?
What is it? ATL
I think
Sensei?
it's, ATL Sensei or something.
Yeah, see.
But he's been around for a minute. Like, he produced a lot of those underground SoundCloud hits from back in the day too.
So he's one of them kind of where you would know, but just like wouldn't even know kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. So Sensei ATL, it's headed backwards. Yes, bro. Like, he's produced so many songs. It's just crazy. I wish there was an IMDb for music. There needs to be. It's fucking bullshit that there's not. I think he was actually one of the people in.
You don't think? I feel like what is it? DistroKid and United Master should damn near have a database kind of like that.
They should. That's crazy that they don't, bro. There's no IMDb for fucking music. That's some money. That's $1 million idea. Go ahead, somebody. I mean, you could just sell that straight to ASCAP or BMI, and that's fucking hit.
Just come back to us with that.
Actually, probably BMI is probably that. No, but they're all separated though. There needs to be one like place. Like IMDb is one spot for all the actors. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you live and you learn. They can't all get it right.
You learn and you live.
You learn and you live. In other news of living,
man,
Thanksgiving
Woo!
Coming right up, and we have some questions. I mean, I want to ask you personally.
All right, ask away.
Turkey or ham?
Turkey for sure.
Damn. Really?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
I fuck with the deep fried turkey. I fuck with jerk turkey.
I still haven't tried a deep fried turkey, I'll be honest, but I want to.
Bro, them bitches a hit. Shout out Uncle Nate, man. That shit is definitely a hit. I used to have one like damn near like every year type shit.
No, that sounds fire. I want one too. That would be delicious. But something about the turkey is just too dry.
See,
I used to like it.
That's that oven turkey. You gotta get you one of them
deep fried
junks. Them goddamn jerk junks.
It holds the juice.
Yeah, man. What?
That's what we need. That's the thing because the ham is just so good.
What kind of ham though? You just get like regular ham?
I don't get it. If it's the options there, you know what I'm saying?
But like, what is your preferred?
We are getting to the age now where maybe I'll have to buy the ham soon. That's a big invest. That's a big.
I mean, but like, what kind of ham do you prefer?
I don't know what kind of ham is there. I just know ham.
I mean, I'm just like a honey ham with like some
honey ham. Okay,
you
yeah,
feel me?
like
With like
ham.
some what is it? Cinnamon and like.
I mean, I'm not the one cooking it. I'm just like eating it. I just don't know like I am a chef. I feel you. I
was in the kitchen with my OG, so it's like motherfuckers was really watching that shit. So when you talking about turkey or ham, it's like what kind of turkey? What kind of ham? What kind of?
Wakanda.
You hell nah. Okay, yo, you say you don't like. Let's talk about it on pod.
What?
And hopefully people, Gabe and Nick, you guys leave some comments. Sweet potato pie or just like what's up? What? Like, is it that you've never had sweet
I've
potato
never
pie?
had a good
Okay.
sweet potato pie.
Okay.
I've tried sweet potato
But
pie.
you okay? So you've actually tried sweet potato pie?
Yeah, I just don't like it.
No, I'm okay.
It's like a vegetable in a pie, dog. I like sweet potato fries though, because that is a savory food. Whereas a pie, I expect to be more like sweet.
Do you like cheesecake?
Not that much. I can't eat. I like it, but I can't. I didn't used to like it as a kid. Now I can tolerate it for like about half a slice, and I like it. But other than that, no, it's just too much cheese.
What kind of pie you going for?
Me personally, pecan pie all the way. I love pecan pie. I just can't. I love it. Apple pie, pretty good.
Yeah, no, apple pie.
Cherry
for sure.
pie, pretty good. Blueberry, I like all the like those type of pies.
Are you like okay? I got one for you. Banana pudding.
I like
peach
banana pudding.
or peach cobbler.
Why you gotta make me choose between two great things?
Hey, cuz you asking me, you backing me into a corner. I gotta low key get my way out of here. You feel me? Like you can't just.
I feel that. Do I have to choose?
Come on now.
Does the banana pudding have wafers in it?
Yeah, that's a banana pudding, my boy.
It's pretty thick. It's like a chunky one.
It's one of those.
I'm gonna have to go with the banana pudding.
Okay. I damn near gotta go with the peach cobbler.
I feel that. That was a tough decision.
Yeah. Man, is it ever?
Stuffing or mashed potatoes?
Stuffing.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
That's easy. Dressing.
All day.
Dressing, we'll call it. But yeah.
Dressing, right. That's what black people call it. I never knew that. I remember one Thanksgiving I went to your crib and we had leftovers because we were getting fucking fried at your crib. And you were like, I got the dressing right here, and I thought you were gonna pull out gravy for the mashed potatoes. And you pull out the stuffing, and I was like, oh, stuffing? And you're like, no, it's called dressing. I was like, what the fuck? It is what it is.
Yeah. Man, dressing and gravy. Oh yeah, that shit hit.
So good.
Oh my goodness. Mashed potatoes. I fuck with mashed potatoes. Ain't wrong.
It's fire.
Yeah. No, most
Cornbread.
cornbread. Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Ooh. Loki, we need to get this list for Friendsgiving.
Hey, man. I said, I'm gonna bring my side.
Bubba's gonna pull up with
I'll
the
get-
same size.
I'll give you. Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, I told you what I'm bringing.
Yeah, no. Okay.
I'm bringing mashed potatoes and biscuits. Is that bad?
No,
That's pretty
decent.
good.
Yeah.
I just don't want the biscuits to get stale before I get there.
I feel that.
Probably
you could damn near
cook them there. Yeah. I'll bring the mashed potatoes. What are you gonna bring then?
I damn near bring some macaroni. If nobody.
Oh yeah, lock that down.
Or, I don't even know. I think Dom said somebody. Oh,
Well, then
I
I'll do
think-
stuffing and mashed potatoes. If you're gonna do macaroni, then yeah, that's.
I gotta see because Dom said somebody was doing macaroni, but she didn't even send out a list.
There could be more than one macaroni.
You right? The mugs need to get this figured out.
There could be more than one macaroni. I'll tell you right now. That
All
shit
this
might get smacked.
macaroni. Where the cheese? Man,
I would hope in the macaroni. I would hope there's a lot of cheese in the macaroni.
man, God doggone hella cheese.
What is the most absurd meal that you've ever seen brought to a Thanksgiving? Or side dish, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna think about it too.
I want to say it was like one of them casseroles type shits.
Oh, the casseroles are egregious, dog. The green bean casserole is a no-go.
I want to say my stepmom tried that shit with you.
Hell no.
I think
Green bean casserole is wild.
I'll throw that on her, but that might have been her.
It's a wild choice too to just be like, yeah. Like, you know, no one's gonna. Whatever. I can't even think of anything egregious.
Cause it's like the crazy thing with food is like you really gotta be just out there to be fucking up some food. So it's the biggest like.
But I'm saying even like an out of pocket ass, like someone brought fucking
I mean, do you
Jello to the.
I mean, motherfuckers don't eat chitlins. And
I've never had chitlins.
And
Yeah,
that's,
no, I
and that's
never did.
egregious as fuck.
Is it good that you're saying that it's egregious that they don't eat it or do?
It's egregious that motherfuckers eat it. That shit. What?
There is like a divide between black people of who likes chitlins and who doesn't.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the shackles are being broken.
The shackles, holy shit.
And that we freeing ourselves.
But you know, barbecue used to be like the bottom of the bucket meal, you know?
Bro, we talking about pig intestines.
That's what chitlins are? That's disgusting.
Like barbecue is a thing.
Especially in this day and age when they're literally eating plastic and like the dude on TikTok outed the company for...
Barbecue is a thing, but like even white people were eating barbecue. You feel me?
I thought black people invented barbecue.
No, white people were eating barbecue for sure. And maybe black people cooking it, but white people were definitely
We should
eating
look that
barbecue.
up. We should look that up. I'm pretty sure black people started barbecue because they had to do something to
That's
cover
soul
up
food.
by using the old...
That's soul food, gang. Not barbecue.
All right, we'll just let it rest.
No, so like chilling is part of that. It's part of that soul food. Like, oh, we taking like the good, not even the good parts, the leftover parts. So it's like they getting the barbecue and we getting the chitlins. We getting the pig.
I'm not gonna act like
we
Mexicans don't fry pig skin and eat it as a chip.
I mean, yeah. What is that? Pork rinds?
Chicharrones, yeah. Oh yeah, black people do too.
Pork. Yeah, I'm saying my OG fucking not my OG, but my grandma used to.
We're
eat
in
them
this
bitches.
together, you know.
Yo,
hey, párale, wey.
But yeah,
I have
you
to
know.
show you that video. Have you seen it? That's where that comes from. It's this kid on the log. He's trying to walk across, and his cousin's like lifting the log while he's walking across it. He's like, Yahweh, pinche pendejo, wey. That shit is so funny. That's a Mexican internet classic. You know what I was thinking about today?
What up?
With the trajectory YouTube's got going,
Okay.
we are in the first generation to ever upload to YouTube. We don't comprehend how long these videos could live.
There you go.
Think about how old YouTube could get.
No, bro, we at least we understand.
I don't. I personally was thinking about it today, like, wow, there could be someone watching our videos when it's like our music video from 200 years ago on YouTube.
Okay,
Can you fathom that? Like, can you really fathom that?
I mean, because I click on videos from like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I'm like, damn, YouTube was around then. Like, I was literally looking at
Longer than that. I think YouTube's coming up on like
no, longer than that, for
16,
sure.
17
But
years.
the fact that this fucking media device, I'm using it for whatever the case may be, but 12 years ago, I'm like, it feels like I'm jumping back 12 years ago by looking at this video, finding this video. You feel me?
Imagine 100 years ago, right?
Yeah.
We're in 2022. Imagine in 1922. Yeah, I did that right. Imagine in 1922, there's a video of someone in their fucking room in their house, just talking to the camera.
Yeah.
We cannot fathom that. I don't think you could sit here and tell me you could fathom that because I personally can't.
It happens now.
No, it doesn't. There's not that, man. There's no video from 100 years ago.
No, of course not 100 years ago, but it happens now from like literally like I just mentioned that you just dismissed.
What?
That motherfuckers be watching regular ass videos that's uploaded from like a year. Like,
Yeah, but I'm not-
this
you
week
said 12 years.
Exactly.
I'm not dismissing that. I'm saying that's not even like, that's doable. Like, I can fathom that.
And I can also, from that aspect of the mind frame, that they're like, damn, this video, literally, I'm time traveling is what it feels like from to 12 years ago. So I can understand that in 200 years, 500 years, when I'm dead, and this algorithm is like damn near AI going, not even like running off people, and it's literally AI, and it just randomly plugs it up to somebody who's like, who knows how people will be in 200 years.
Yeah, I don't know. You just made up a whole weird robot scenario on top of this already one.
But you know,
It's like, you know, when they plug in and the USB cord
Could you
locks
talking
up?
about? Could you talking about? Can you fathom it? And it's like, yeah, because it happens now.
So what would you imagine it like? What does that look like? What is 200 years from now, YouTube, a kid stumbles across our podcast right now, watching this very fucking moment right at this minute. I'm pointing at you. Yeah.
You. That's what. That's gonna trip them.
That's gonna trip them the fuck out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, dog, we're gonna be dead and gone. They're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they're gonna talk completely different.
But the thing is, exactly, I don't know what the media content will be.
Right.
So it'll be like what do I think they're doing? I don't know what they're doing because how would the algorithm put us in their
it's gonna be so many videos. It's gonna be flooded that some might have to just get dumped off eventually.
Like, cause think about it, podcasting is just now becoming a thing.
It's history though. What if you could watch a video from 1,000 years ago? What if you could? What if you could watch the Egyptians building the fucking pyramids? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't fathom that. I can't. I don't know. That's like wild.
No, that.
And to say they didn't have this technology is just ignorant because nothing would stick around if we were gone and dead. And if humanity stopped right now and 2,000 years later, they try to look for us and say, oh, like they wouldn't know Wi-Fi existed. Yeah. None of this computer shit's here. They wouldn't know about any of that, right? So they get a USB. What does it even go to? It might not even exist. It might have disintegrated into dust.
So what happens if the YouTube database goes down or Wi-Fi?
And it just completely deletes everything. That's another outcome, because nothing is remembered forever. So it's like everything eventually just goes to the fucking ether. So, I mean, I feel you. It's all, nothing is remembered, No,
I mean, I feel like YouTube definitely has stabilized itself
to be in that position where it could go. And they're owned by Google, so it's like, I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon.
No, not at all. It's interesting.
I was just thinking about that earlier because it was just tripping me out.
Yo, leave a comment on what you're doing
200 years from now.
Yeah, literally.
While you're watching this video. Not like we could read it, but shit, maybe they figured something out when we're like 90 about to go. They're like, hey, we got it now. You have to reverse your age.
Shit, run it back. I
want to go. I don't know. Actually, no. If I could reverse age too, that would be fun. That would be fun.
That would go crazy.
I think I would stay on Earth. I can't lie.
Reverse age? Ooh.
I just think after a couple hundred years, you'd get sick. Or not sick, but you'd be like, I've seen enough of this earthly realm.
Bro, reverse age would be crazy if you lived life and then ran it back.
But what if you lost memories when you took pills of reverse aging and like you started erasing your memory from those years? It wouldn't be worth it, huh?
Just in this scenario, like you
lived your life up to 80 and it's like, okay, now you could take the reverse pill, go back to even being 20. It's going to take normal years, just how you go.
Oh, but you lose those memories of
that you created when you were over there.
Oh, is it worth it?
That's a weird scenario because why would that happen? I mean, eventually, if you live too long.
That's a good concept for like maybe a film or something.
Though. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's kind of Benjamin Button in some way.
It is, but like taking a step further. Because this pill is like, do you do it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it picked it up.
I was just really caught up in the idea. Like,
it could be good. It could be. Have you ever seen Steven Spielberg's movie? It's like where the future, where they have a machine that tells them who's going to commit crime and before they do it. And then they start arresting people based on hypotheticals and shit.
I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen the Futurama rendition of it.
Oh, okay. So that movie's incredible, yo.
Dude.
Let me look this up.
Concept. Which honestly is wild. This like magic 8 ball is still in the future. What?
Minority Report.
How do you feel about that? Would you think that's a good thing for society, or would you think that's like
the first thing that came up is from July 1st. Minority Report soon. Dubai to create an AI tech to predict crimes weeks ahead with 90% accuracy. Insane.
How do they know?
Researchers at the University of Chicago, UIC, have created an artificial intelligence AI model that analyzed crime data of 2 years from Chicago from 2014 to 16. It gave out the crime data for a couple weeks after the analyzed data. As per the end result, it predicted the numbers in areas of crime with a 90% accuracy. July 1st, 2022, this year. Bro, the person watching in the year 200 or 200 years from now is like, bro, that's been around forever. Yeah, you can't do nothing. You can't even think wrong.
Yeah, that's wild.
Whoa, we're seeing it firsthand, dog. This is crazy.
God damn.
With a 90% accuracy, that's still 10% of people getting fucked over, though.
Yeah, no,
you can't
really, that's a big 10%
you can't
too.
Arrest before. That's the thing in Minority Report, though. They're like struggling with the fact, like, should they arrest them before they do it, or do you really have to wait until they execute it? Yeah. And it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
That. And how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I just think, yeah.
Like, if you know you got this sure thing.
Because they could get it to a 99% accuracy, right? Once the AI gets better. And it's like, I just don't believe in the fact of predetermining someone's fate before they do it, even if it is that accurate. It just seems like you're toying with something that is a Pandora's box type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't label someone a criminal before they do it. And that's kind of what Minority Report's about. I bet that'll be a big fucking reason why they probably dispute this type of shit. Because it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of wrong with that. I hate having trash around, bro. It's literally like, I just want to put it in the trash and forget about it. Yeah. And then I start fidgeting. You know how it goes. Minority Report's crazy as fuck, bro.
I gotta check it out.
You should watch that movie, bro, because it was years ahead of its time, decades ahead of its time. I watched that movie as a kid. My mom really put me on to a lot of good movies.
Who's in it? Let me just look it up.
I'm pretty sure Tom Hanks is in this shit.
Oh, yeah?
Steven Spielberg directed it, right? So it's like, Tom Cruise, sorry. It's a great movie. I mean, I haven't watched it since a kid. 2002, 20 years ago, dog. 2002. What I love.
Oh, I feel like I have seen this actually, low key.
Yeah?
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah, no, it's a classic. Like, if you watch it, you'll probably get like some fucking nostalgia. You'll definitely get like some. This is around the Maze Runner era, I guess, and shit when they were redoing the early one. I still haven't seen Maze Runner. A lot of people tell me I need to. Like, I 100% should. I miss when I was super into film and I would like really analyze and watch all these films every night and just be super into it.
Dive into some film. No, I feel you.
I had a very long attention span.
No, movies are still dope. I just think it's like it's easier to kind of make graphic designs or music or things of that nature, whereas like when you have a passion for movies, it's like, yeah, you can watch movies and like you can even go to the point of like shooting some short films and shit like that, but it's like a much more extended of a process, but movies are still dope, man. I definitely want to still get back in that bag.
I think that is, you know what, I said the attention span shit, but like at the end of the day, that's not even what it is actually. It's more like I feel like we are not able to make them, and it's limiting. So I'm like, I don't have a reason to watch them as much right now.
You feel me? Like we can sit on the laptop and make graphics, make the 3D designs, make some fucking sketches and make music and shit, but.
If you're an independent movie maker that has a following where people will like buy your films from you directly,
yeah, that's another thing. You too, the consumerism part of it.
Oh my god, direct to consumer movies might be the new big explosion. Honestly, even if you're getting $1 per viewer, imagine that in terms of streams, right? So basically, if you're doing a free, it's like, bro,
you can now how Twitter is doing it. You can put multiple videos too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro.
You can literally do a short film, monetize that out shit all on Twitter, all on your page.
Yeah, it would be cool. Twitter Blue goes up to 45 minutes.
Oh, see?
You can do a short film.
Exactly, man.
1080p, like 40 minutes or some shit like that. Someone put whole episodes of SpongeBob on there and shit. That shit is hilarious, dog. You could really build a following really quick too. Like, SpongeBob page. Facts. Posting all the episodes. I bought Twitter Blue. Run a page up.
Yeah, switch that shit over. Eat page.
Eat fan page. Retarded.
Yeah. Shout out them niggas.
Movie makers. I like movies that really leave you with the question after you watch them. Like a movie that resolves too much is never as good as a movie that will leave you with the question.
Okay. I don't fuck with cliffhangers, but I kind of get what you're saying on like unresolved
tension.
Yeah, tension.
I've always felt that way. A lot of people do disagree. I mean, that's why the mainstream always gets a happy ending. That's why Disney does what they do. The average viewer does not want to feel bad when they leave the movie theater, or at least we've coddled them. We've coddled them way too much as like a society.
No, 100%. Because
movies should leave you like, if you left a movie and you're like sad and crying and shit, that movie is better than any movie where if you're walking out and you're satisfied and like, okay, that was cool. I like that.
Yeah, no, like, man. Talk about you, man. I Am Legend.
I Am Legend is such a fucking classic, dog.
Bro, it was like the perfect balance of like, fuck.
Oh my god.
Like death. I didn't really kind of want this ending, but like this is an okay ending.
God.
But like, you know, it was. You talking about unresolved endings? Cause I still don't even know. We don't really necessarily.
We don't know what happened.
Yeah, we just don't know.
I watched the alternate ending. I didn't like it as much. It's like the one movie where the alternate ending is not as good as the fucking real one. Mm-hmm. Dude, that movie is a classic. Like, they don't make... Hollywood is dead right now. Hollywood is dead. They've killed movies, bro. They killed all the creativity. You're not getting a movie like I Am Legend now. That just doesn't come out. That's not on any platforms.
But that was a book adaptation, wasn't it?
That was a book adaptation, cool. But, like, people are not even adapting books no more. They're adapting the same comic book, and they run it fucking 8 times, bro. It's so boring. I want to see some... I'm cool with book adaptations. Just, like, bring that shit to life and really get some directors in that bitch and make it good.
Yeah.
I would like for Hollywood to... I would like to be able to go to the movies and it's busting and it's like, oh, bro. Like, kids now think of the movies as boring and lame as fuck. Like, why would I go to the movies? Bro, the movies used to be lit as fuck, like, when you were a kid. No, even definitely. A teenager and, like, going with your homies.
Man, what? 100%.
The movies were lit. Now the movies are so... The movies coming out is really what's ruined shit and how expensive everything is, bro. Mm-hmm. I was looking at the theater by our crib that does the discounted shit. Mm-hmm. The matinee. Bruh, the fucking after 5 p.m., it's like $7-8. Back like 15 years ago, tickets to go to like AMC were like $12. Right? And so now AMC's like $20 a ticket type shit.
Bro, that's just
$15 a ticket.
Yeah.
It is crazy, dog. That's why people don't go to the movies. You know, Amazon bought AMC out.
I did not know.
Yeah, bro. That was during COVID. What would you do?
What, for movies?
Yeah, do you think you could bring back theaters? The theater experience?
I would like to. I would definitely like to. The thing is, I myself feel like people enjoy watching movies at the crib. Bless you.
Thank you.
And although like the movie experience is like dope, and that's what we're talking about, like trying to bring it back. I also feel like you still just can't do certain things. And maybe if you could, if you allowed a smoker section, a vaping section, that you can allow, you know, like the food, you can allow like, I don't even know. But like lower the prices.
Lower the rates.
On popcorn.
You don't even have to do any smoking thing, because honestly, people were going just fine before all that. Honestly, if you had a smoke-friendly theater, that would be tight.
That'd be tight.
That would be super tight, actually. Fuck.
And that's
this is what we're going to do when we get some money, bro, because we can do these types of things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can do those types of things. You can execute that. You can buy a local theater here. You can do those types of events and really get shit popping. Now, the thing is, how much is maintenance, right? So it's like you think about what they spend. It's actually super low besides rent. Like, they update the equipment every couple like decades. You know what I'm saying? They're running these films, and that's all profit. People buy tickets, right? If you made the movie experience enjoyable again, like in terms of pricing,
like what's it? Okay, pricing,
ticket price,
comfortability.
Like, people want to
like
spend
some good chairs,
comfortability. People want to spend, you know, $15 for a ticket and some snacks.
Bro, no, exactly. I'm trying to
per person.
Yeah, if I got $20, I'm trying to go get my ticket and get some snacks, like a bucket of popcorn and
a drink and a candy.
Exactly.
$20.
Literally.
And why? Tell me this. With all the subscription models we see, right, in the world, like, what the fuck? Oh, these people are so dumb. Because why are you not doing a subscription model for your theater?
I think there is.
A monthly pass to go and see shit.
I think there is.
Where?
At AMC.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure AMC.
Damn. Well, barnacles. I don't know, dog. That's tight. If they are, then that's smart.
Yeah.
Well, they're just running shitty movies then. Put good movies back in the theater. You'd honestly make more money running old movies back than playing some of these new shits that are coming out.
Do you like, damn, what was that old... that theater back home, the Palm.
The Regal.
Something.
Oh, the Palm. Yeah. The Palm. I think it's just called.
There was something to it, but they ran old movies. They had the fucking fire ass food. You feel
That
me?
spot was lit.
Yeah.
I went to this one called the Regal
Regal's dope too.
with Redacted girl. Man, the layback seats, bring a blanket.
And over with.
It's a great place, bro. And it was like the best movie experience in terms of like comfortability.
Yeah.
The Regal.
The Regal. Regal. Recommended.
Regal Cinema. I think it's only in the Midwest. I don't think they got that here.
No, they got that out here.
They do? Yeah. AMC is easy to get into out here. You could literally walk through the front door and just go to your movie. Deadass. Because it's so open. There's nobody watching anything. It's like...
Movies are pretty dead.
Movies are dead. They're like, hey, shit, we need people to fucking sneak in. At least they might come back and pay next time.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, y'all killed movies, though. It's not like we killed them. People wanted to go to movies. Movies were packed out. And I think people say, oh, streaming. No, even when streaming was popping, it's like, people, like, I can remember an era where Netflix is at its peak. Literally peak sales. You probably see it on the chart. And the movies are packed out at a peak.
The movies didn't kill. It was COVID that killed the movies.
COVID killed the movies, but also pricing killed the movie. Inflation.
People were paying that price, though. That's the thing. People were still paying
people
that
were
price.
complaining. And then once the cherry on top is COVID, right? So it's like...
And, yeah.
It's like, okay, now all this and this, like, fuck that.
No, 100%. Man, get it together. Yeah, bruh. Get it together.
They couldn't even hear that. Kimo just, I don't know, he's probably playing Call of Duty or something.
Type of shit. But yeah, before we
Let's talk about the new Call of Duty.
Oh,
Well, you don't play Call of Duty, huh?
bro, yeah.
I don't have the new one either, so, but I played the old one, so.
All right, so shout out Call of Duty.
Nah, fuck that.
We missed this last week, but the Izzy fight.
Israel Adesanya, dog, hey, that sucks. But he handled it. I watched his, like, we both watched that shit, The Flagrant.
Yeah.
His podcast on Monday, what he did with Andrew Schultz, and man, he handled that L really well.
Yeah, gracefully for sure.
Gracefully as fuck. So, you know, it's sad though. Like, fuck, the UFC is hella entertaining, bro. But man, when you see someone that you're really rooting for go down like that, it's
hurts to see.
I was in denial. I'm not gonna lie. I was in denial. I'm like, no, they cut it early. They cut it. I'm sitting here arguing with Izzy and shit. This Izzy. And Izzy's got the same name. He's over here like, nah, he was out. He was not even fighting for his man. It be your own people, man. What the fuck? Same name and everything.
Nah, it hurts to see because the thing is, I'm fighting for him because it's like I don't want to see him get hurt, and that's the same thing with the ref. And Izzy could tell you,
No, he didn't argue it at all. He said, "Oh,
his ass was out,
I was
man.
out, dog. Man, you got pieced up. Nah, I'm just playing. I would never ever do that. I don't have the balls for it. I'm not afraid of a street fight. I'll do that, but also I know the consequences of it. Like, you really fall, just break your teeth on the ground, do whatever. Like, you never know what could happen. Or you fuck somebody up. But it's like, you know... Okay, it's still recording, though. It's all the way out here. Oh, thank God. Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked this thing. I was trying to move it here for a freestyle. It didn't stop. It's still recording, I think. Oh, it's still going. It's still going.
I mean, yeah, now.
No, there's just a gap. See it? It's fine, though. It's still going to come out as one piece.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's still in line with everything. It was moving and everything. I accidentally clicked that. All right, cool.
Nothing happened.
Like a street fight, like only if it's necessary. Like, I'm never one to be like, I'm not gonna get straight to fucking boxing over some stupid shit. If it's really necessary, sometimes people just gotta get dealt with, though. But there's times where it's like, okay, it's taking a lot of restraint, but I know I'm gonna be the smarter person here. Walk away. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
Be a smarter person.
Hell yeah.
Especially when if it's drunk people, now you could really catch a charge for that shit too. People start filming. The thing is like, people used to fight more, I think. I mean, yeah, back in the day, like, I feel like people used to fight more because there's no cameras around. Now with cameras, like, you can get charged for a fight happened a week ago or something if someone really got fucked up.
I feel like people damn near, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we're fighting any more or any less before cameras. Because I like to think about it like, damn, motherfuckers was really beating my... Like, I done seen hella fights before cameras, you feel me? And then I also remember during the era of what was the what was the website?
World Star.
Worlds, exactly.
How dare you?
I know, I'm petty as fuck. But it's like that era when that shit was introduced and the fucking fight compilations on World Star, like that was that was a whole you dig, you feel me? Like I think at a point motherfuckers was trying to World Star motherfuckers.
It was like World Star, like it really encouraged the real sick part of society.
You feel me?
Even lie, but damn, that was a great era to be on the internet.
And I think it wasn't up until
World Star collapsed.
I mean, after homie, you feel me?
He sold it, right?
He sold it, and I think he passed too.
Oh, the owner of World Star did die, bro. Yeah. Fuck, R.I.P., bro. You know what? That's like hella people have just. I don't know. Death, it gets weirder and weirder the older you get because it's almost more. I know people in the hood and shit are probably like normalized to it at a young age, but now it's like fuck.
Yeah, but we gonna move on from that.
Yeah. World Star.
Oh, bro. I remember fucking just that whole era of motherfuckers trying to put somebody on World Star, and I think it wasn't up until like we saw people dying. When I say people, I mean like kind of, and it's kind of fucked up, but like cops killing people on camera.
That's the worst shit.
Yeah, where people were like, "Yo, this whole on camera shit ain't that cool."
Honestly, the only time it is cool or allowed is not cool, but is if a cop is killing somebody because you need the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, 100%.
I just think I do get the Quavo part or not Quavo. Oh my god, are you kind of referring back also to Takeoff dying and shit?
I mean, all kinds of situations. And you say, "Oh my god," to Quavo, but like that all ties together in
not
itself.
Quavo, Takeoff.
I know, but Quavo was in that footage too. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
And that whole shit is like,
yeah.
And I don't know. People kind of get desensitized, and back in the day, motherfuckers was going out to look for that shit.
They still are.
They still are for sure. No, definitely.
We could do. I think I want to see an era. I want to see an era of society where we really are like cool in reality and people move smart in reality, but we can make ignorant art and make music and still. I mean, obviously, crime's gonna be there as long as poverty exists, but it's like I think we need to get to a point where it's like separate the music from like reality. In some way, people do want the real shit, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should want the real shit. That's what it's all about. But and you know, it's like if you're gonna give the real shit, like I think people like Ballet or like Lucky are real good at giving the real shit, and it's still grimy and it's still like, you know what I'm saying? It's them.
Yeah.
You know, and I think us as artists too have gotten good at that, where we really are like, I say 90% of our shit is all for real. Like, you know, you gotta have a little cap in the rap. It's how entertainment works. It's wrestling. It's WWE.
But the thing is too, what I've noticed too about our circle is that like it don't necessarily be capping the rap. It's low key how motherfuckers talk about shit. Like motherfuckers be talking about shit fly as hell to the point where you like, damn, they really did that shit. But like low key we talking about we just did some regular shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a way to it's a way to write shit that makes an ordinary feel like crazy.
Mm-hmm. No,
you know,
facts.
and sometimes it is. You just get used to living a certain way, and it's like, you know, you just got to document it, and that's what it's all about for real. But also, there's music for entertainment too. It's like it is. When people say rap game is WWE, it's not. That's probably as accurate as it can get. It's not like it's the UFC. I mean, some parts of it are the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we've seen that.
Definitely.
But you know, that shit is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Too many rappers have died for people to still want to be trying to push that shit.
Yeah, no, 100%. Honestly, I feel like it's crazy. I feel like rap should kind of be just like any other kind of sport or like acting. I'm good on that. Like, you feel me? We don't see Tom Cruise beefing with fucking Tom Hanks.
Exactly. That's
like,
so dumb. They're all getting money.
Exactly.
They're all getting money. And look at Atlanta's rap scene where they have thrived by working together for the most part, they've thrived by working together. It's like if the whole rap game was like that,
literally
people would get to way bigger bags. Like
the blueprint has been laid. Like they laid.
Like we could all get more money together. That's what people don't realize. The best artists do realize that.
Yeah.
They expand.
Facts.
But doing all the politics shit, you can't fuck with this person because this person don't like this person and da da da. We could all get more money together, man. At the end of the day.
Facts. But shit, we like kind of almost at the end. Should we jump into the FTX stuff?
Yeah. I'm with that. This is for the crypto goons out there. We're gonna have a good segment right now.
Yeah.
Good segment. This might even take up to the rest of the sode. But look,
Should we jump away?
even if you're a regular, if you hate crypto, still listen. Please listen. Like you need to pay attention to this type of shit.
Yeah, this is crypto aside at this point. This is bigger than crypto.
This is bigger than crypto. It's about finance and society. Like dead ass. If you care about
Global
your
economy.
wealth and money, this is what you need to listen to.
Yeah.
This is financial advice. Nah. But look, so the FTX case is developing more. I just want to start by saying we're seeing all these outlets that are like literally exposing themselves as being fucking biased as fuck and probably
Yeah.
bought out. Probably
Yes.
extremely bought
100%
out.
bought out.
Bought out by politicians, bought out by capitalists, bought out by nothing wrong with capitalism inherently, I guess, but people who abuse the system and are greedy little fucks.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that right there alone is the start of the story. Right?
Yeah. All these networks, all these conglomerates, all being intertwined on some fuck shit.
On some fuck shit.
Some fuck
All right,
shit.
so lead us into what's the new updates. If you didn't watch the last episode, go check that out.
Yeah, run that back.
Or just do a little YouTube search on FTX and what's actually
Twitter's
Twitter's got the best news on there right now. That's what's
Definitely go
crazy.
look on Twitter for sure. Look at multiple sources. But also run that last episode back. But so some news. Privy to what he just said, you feel me? Like we've got all these news publications that are supposed to be deemed as like worthy and or trustworthy and fucking respectable. It's low key coming out. I saw this morning as well that like the Vox, New York Times, they've all been invested by FTX. Coincidentally,
No doubt, because they're covering the story and they're actually like purposely leaving out the negative parts of the people that they should be pushing. That the narrative should really be ran around.
100%.
And now, okay, so on some real shit, now one of the Republican Party members, I don't know who it is, they've launched an investigation officially, like the FBI or CIA has launched an official investigation into the Biden administration's ties with FTX and the collapse. And now it's like a real deal issue. This is like whatever people were trying to impeach Trump for, like however big that was. This is that level, if not a little bit more, because it's that obvious now. Like it's really out there.
Yeah.
It's really out there. I don't know. I forgot what the Russian collusion shit was like with Trump.
With Trump, I'm not sure. But as far as this whole like Biden stuff, we mentioned about how Ukraine is involved and this and that.
Let's break that down for people.
How they were
How the
essentially
Ukraine is involved.
okay, so essentially FTX and Almeida were you're gonna have to help me out here. Going through the Biden administration to send, or not the Biden administration, but we were giving money to them, to the U.S. government so they could send to Ukraine, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I
And
think.
And then the Ukraine.
No, I think what the order is that the government here, like all this money, all this funding we've been sending to the Ukraine, they've been taking like portions of that and funneling it, and Ukraine's been investing into FTX.
Exactly. So it's been started with FTX.
Yeah.
So FTX has been donating
okay.
to the.
No, the FTX donates at the end of that cycle.
No, they donate from the start.
No,
It's a whole
The money
cycle.
starts from the government, goes to Ukraine. Ukraine invests in FTX. FTX invests in the DNC.
Bro, it's a
I've
whole
seen the cycle picture.
I know, me too. That's what I'm saying.
Alright,
it starts
okay.
from FTX and Almeida investing into the Democratic peoples. They send that money and fund to Ukraine.
So they're just watching it through all these like donations and like, oh, we're sending help to Ukraine, right? Partially. A big portion though is literally just lining their pockets, and there's like, so it's like, hold up.
Yeah. So all that stuff is coming out on the books. On the books. as we know, the midterms just occurred, and now the Republicans, they are the majority of the House.
Correct.
And like you just stated, full investigation going on. Sam is currently being held in the Bahamas, but he's not even being held. It's also come to light that the Bahama government, they've actually just been taking the crypto so Sam can stay there. He's essentially chilling there scot free because you feel me. He
paid them off.
He paid them off.
Shit.
It's come out that the assistant to the Defense of Justice is like making this a real thing to go after Sam now. So with that being said, maybe next week some more news. Well, more news for sure needs to come out, but maybe next week, he gets caught. But at this point, he's still trying to get money from
when
people.
the people that paid you to do what you did run the government, you're kind of like, it's a scot-free type of shit. It's almost like, it's corrupt. It's the most corrupt shit we've seen in blatant history in my lifetime. I know there was 2008 market crash. I've looked into that. I watched that movie too, The Big Short. I still don't get it that much, but like living through this one, I see it. Like I blatantly see it. Mm-hmm. And so it's just crazy. It's crazy that they can get away with this shit. And crypto, is really a revolutionary technology, and they know that. And they are like scratching at like they're clawing, like holding on to the last bits pieces of this traditional banking and fiat currency and shit that's backed by nothing. And it's funny that all these news labels want to throw around like, oh, you're trading around cryptocurrencies that are backed by nothing. That's how they send a lot of like fear into the market and people selling, because they're always like, oh, you're holding nothing, it's backed by nothing, it's bullshit. And the whole time the dollar hasn't been pegged to gold in the last 50, 60, 70, 80 years or some shit like that. Like something like that. I don't know. It's probably way less, 40. But whatever. The dollar's basically printed out of thin air now since after COVID, and this shit means nothing. So like it's attached to nothing. The dollar has just as much worth as crypto, except it's printed out. Which I still appreciate cash. Cash is king in my world. But it's like you can't say crypto has no value and then support the dollar. Like just see the value in both, because they're tied to nothing, both of them. At least crypto has a rarity, and it's also locked into a specific amount that can never be printed again, Facts. You can't break that. That's what the point of blockchain is. Yeah. So that it can't be exploited.
And the whole thing is, too, this was like a whole plot, man. They did all this shit on purpose. But the crazy thing is, it's like this is what blockchain was meant for. It was to see where everything is going. And as much damage and as much control as it may seem like they have, as far as like pushing the narratives out there, as far as taking everyone's money, as far as like trying to get legislation passed, it's like just having this knowledge of like going ahead and grabbing these currencies, going ahead and sticking it out for the long haul. Like if they're going through all this trouble to try to like make something appear,
manipulate.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. They're going through all this trouble to manipulate something, manipulate you all, truthfully.
Because people believe it and buy it all day. I have homies who are like, bro, I'm not buying crypto because look, it's always collapsing, it's always falling, this and that. And it's like these collapses are literally being triggered by people in traditional banking who come into the industry as like a mole or undercover. And collapse it internally to purposely insert their own stable coins, right? Yeah. And so you see these CBDCs that are getting rolled out now, and like their 12-week programs to try this shit out. They've known this all along. They know that crypto is the way, and they know that they have to either if they really want to rule it how they want to, then they have to manipulate it from the inside and make it like all these regulations so that they can really monopolize it how they want to. Yep. But everyone in the crypto world sees right through that shit, and that's what the real battle's going on is like, is corruption or the people justice? Is that which one's gonna win? You know?
100%. I think honestly, I think this a scandal this large is too big to ignore, especially with not only their outrage from social media and online, but from political parties standing in the House to the point where it's like, hey, y'all impeached the last president. We know
This is beyond impeachable.
This is beyond impeachable.
He should be out.
We own y'all ass.
He should be out. And the fact that they own because they quite literally own the major news networks, you know, what they say and what they
Actually
can talk
own,
about.
for real, yeah.
And so obviously it's not in the mainstream. If the news was bipartisan and they weren't like, you know, bought out, then this would be everywhere right now. This is major shit and it's being suppressed so heavily. It's crazy. It just shows you how the media operates.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Twitter's really let a light on a new form of journalism. Like I got to give it up to them.
They did.
God bless Twitter.
Yeah, no, they did the whole personal investigation like real time. It's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah.
When these things
with real receipts too, not just bullshit. It's not conspiracy. It's all receipts.
Not conspiracy at all. FTX has something on their books entitled "Trump Lose," like, and this be on their books.
And I found out also that another co-founder was one of the biggest donators to the Republican Party. They were playing both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
They were playing both sides, and the Republicans are involved too.
Definitely.
Obviously, everyone should know like this two-party system has always been a one-party system.
It's just, I think the thing is with the Democrats, man, they just don't care. They got sloppy and they sloppy don't care.
They got sloppy. They got careless because, bro, they've gotten away with it for so long. It's crazy how we're now just like watching how this shit is happening and right in front of us, and then now we're really saying like, oh, none of this could be trusted. All these major news net, like, thank God for Twitter, deadass, because people putting together these pieces and independent news networks that are popping up on there and delivering real like evidence and receipts of what's actually going on are keeping this story alive.
Yeah, no, and what people don't seem to understand too is like with Elon buying Twitter, it's like this is kind of the whole thing to preserve is like true news, true media, true just like integrity. Because like, yeah, you can provide information, but at the end of the day, you got to like provide information. And I think the thing is with mainstream media is they're not providing information. They're providing their bias. They're providing, this Harry Potter loving girl just happened to get mixed up. You know, this incredibly smart Downs kid.
He has Downs?
That's what they're saying.
What?
Bro, that's what they're saying. But, you know, painting some narrative, painting some bias that's like, no, you guys got to provide information that's like to both sides. You guys got to provide the real information. And at the end of the day, that's where the people came in. You got, I don't know how many people working at these news stations, but the thing with social media, that's worldwide. Everybody got an opinion and everybody got Wi-Fi. It's hella smart people.
It's the best way to run a council in some ways. Also, there's ways that like the majority can be dangerous too.
100%.
But in the form of journalism, when you can really look at all the pieces, that's the best way to go about it. I want to see Andrew Callahan do some shit on it. I don't know if he's involved with the crypto world, but it would be tight if Channel 5 did something on it. Because it is major. This is history we're watching right now. It's major.
Yeah.
If this was some small scandal, it'd be whatever. It'd be last week's news and done. This shit is getting more and more uncovered every day. And it might even be the biggest flip that we see, because if we can get justice and shit does go right and like, you know, we could see a more positive outlook, then this could potentially change the world. If the SEC is outed as fraudulent, which they have been, like it's out there now. Like the SEC was involved with this shit, and they're the ones regulating the currencies. So it's like we're gonna let corruption. I mean, we look at all these like police are corrupt, right? So why wouldn't the SEC be corrupt? Why wouldn't the FDA be corrupt? Why wouldn't the CDC be corrupt? Right? We already see how it happens on a micro level.
Man, you talking that talk.
Man, what?
You talking that talk.
It's like what? So we're starting to just see that shit. And
they cut us off. They cut us off.
Oh man, that happens all the time.
Man, hey, it's been good fucking with y'all. This is why we say this for last.
That's right.
It's been another episode. Knock it off.
Much love.
Yeah, gang shit, no lame shit. Peace.
Peace.